One of the arguments that I'm seeing, both the comments on my last video, but also I've seen in Chinese articles about the trade of fentanyl precursors to the United States, is that we shouldn't be blaming the people in China. The problem has to do with the people in the United States who are buying this stuff. Now, of course, I do believe that people resort to using drugs and other stuff like that because of their economic situation, and I do believe that the United States needs to sort that out by figuring out how to care for its own people more. But I also disagree with this view that the fault only lies with those individuals. When you are an individual who is in a bad state of mind, you are more likely to fall into substances. And it's funny that people in China are saying this because the name for the two wars that happened in the 19th century are called the Opium Wars for a reason, because the British government wanted to open up China to the opium trade, move opium from India into China, and loads of people in China were buying the opium, and many people believe that it is because of the sale of opium that the Qing dynasty eventually fell in the end, because so many, especially rich people, were spending their days in opium dens getting high. And so, do we want to use the same argument that we're using for current affairs for the 19th century, saying that no, it wasn't the British's fault, it was the Qing dynasty's, Qing government's fault. They weren't doing enough for their own people. It was the people in the opium dens. It was their fault for buying the opium. Do you want to use the same argument for that?